We are saved by grace. The only reason you are saved right now is because of God's grace. The only reason there is a possibility that you can be saved is because of God's grace. But a lot of people don't understand what grace is. You hear it all the time. Grace, grace, grace. We're living under grace. But do you know what grace is? God told Paul that my grace is sufficient for you. Yeah, I hear you. I've been hearing that for years. But do you know what grace is? Grace is undeserved favor. God's grace for you is unmerited or undeserved favor. So when it comes to grace, what favor did God do for us so we could be saved? What favor was it that God did for us that we didn't deserve? What favor was it that we didn't earn? It was sending Christ to die on the cross so that we could be saved. That was the undeserved favor. So now we're saved because Christ died. So now we can be healed because Christ died. Now we live our lives by faith because Christ died. Now we have power to do certain things in this life because Christ died. That's the undeserved favor that made it all possible. So when you hear people talk about God saying, my grace is sufficient for you, or my grace is enough for you, it didn't mean that the answer God gave Paul was a no. God was telling Paul that you're asking me to take this thing from you, this thorn in the flesh, away from you, but my grace is sufficient for you. I don't have to take that from you because you have my grace. You have my undeserved favor. And because of that undeserved favor, you can do it yourself. Because of that undeserved favor, I can lay hands on myself and be healed. Because of that undeserved favor, I can lay hands on the sick and have them recover. Because of that undeserved favor, I'm entitled to blessings. Because of that undeserved favor, I can get demons up off me. Because of that undeserved favor, I don't have to put up with certain things in my life. It's all because of God's grace, God's undeserved favor for us. So you are saved by grace. Do you understand what grace is? Do you really understand that undeserved favor? Do you really and truly know the power of God's grace? We are saved by grace.